Hello and welcome to Movies with My Dad, the podcast where I, film critic Tina Kakadelis, take my dad Stratis to the movies. This week we saw Song Sung Blue, directed by Craig Brewer, starring Kate Hudson and Hugh Jackman. Join us on the spoiler-filled car ride home. Okay, hi father.
Tina! I feel like it's been a little while.
About a month, maybe.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What have we been doing?
We saw like 3 movies in a row that one week, and then you haven't gone to the movie theater since.
Oh, blame it on me. All right, well, what did you take me to this time?
What's it called?
No idea.
Come on, they sang it like 18 times.
Really?
Yes.
Oh!
It's his sober
is it
song.
Song? What is it?
Song Sung Blue.
Song Sung Blue. You know, I never knew
Sung.
what that was. Sung Blue. The
Okay.
tribute Neil Diamond movie with Hugh Jackman?
Interpretation.
Sure. And Kate Hudson?
Yes.
Did I get that right?
You did.
Okay.
I don't know why you recognize those 2 people out of everybody in the whole world.
Well, he's hard not to know.
Why?
Well, I mean, he's like in everything.
Name-
Wolverine, The
he
Showman.
hasn't-
He just got divorced. So he's everywhere.
I wasn't going to bring up his infidelity, but that's fine.
Oh, I didn't know it was infidelity. Oh.
We can't delve into it.
Okay. Save that for a different podcast. Well, that'd be a fun podcast.
What?
Anyways. And then Kate Hudson, what a sweetie.
What a sweetie.
She's a sweetie. She's Goldie Hawn's daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which doesn't seem possible.
Why not?
That means Goldie Hawn must be older now.
That's crazy. It's crazy that people do age.
Goldie Hawn's still 30 at my mind at most.
And Kate Hudson's still 20 to me, so.
Fair enough.
Okay, so you enjoyed
So
yourself.
give the overview for those that may
A
not
guy
have seen
just loves Neil Diamond
What
so
state
much.
are we in? Are we in Wisconsin?
Wisconsin. A guy just loves Neil Diamond so much, and a lady loves Neil Diamond so much. And when 2 people who love each other and Neil Diamond very much, they start a cover band.
Called Thunder and Lightning.
Which I don't get.
What do you mean? He was
Lightning. Is that like from a Neil Diamond song? I learned.
No. Thunder goes with lightning.
Okay, but I didn't know
Hence,
if it
that's
had.
cute.
Yeah, but like normally when you name a cover band, you normally name it with like a reference to the person that you're covering. Like I've
Maybe.
heard of people call it like the D Street Band. You know?
That's okay. But he was lightning. He had a persona.
Was he? I had forgotten. Okay, did you like
Are you
it?
not enjoying this movie, Tina? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Well, did you like it?
Yes. I thought it was
I
a
knew you
very
would.
enjoyable movie.
Too bad the shirt they gave you isn't in your size. Then you could have worn it with pride.
I didn't say I didn't have issues with the movie.
Okay, but you enjoyed
But
it. Do you
what
like Neil
about-
Diamond?
So Neil Diamond is not my generation. Might be more your mom's.
Your wife's generation.
Not saying that she's that older than me, which she is a little.
She's Goldie Hawn.
But her taste in music is definitely a generation before her age.
But you don't really have a taste in music.
Are you kidding?
No.
I'm Springsteen. I'm Billy Joel.
You did-
I'm Devo.
No, we can't delve
The
into
Knack.
the Springsteen issue. Who are the Knack?
So you don't even know. That's
Yeah, because you played the worst Jimmy Buffett live album.
That was
all
only
the time
because
in the car.
you girls would enjoy.
No,
the
I
Fizz
hated
to the
it.
Left.
I hated it.
All
And
right,
then you
let's
played
not
a
go
Rat
down
Pack compilation CD. Sucked. And then, respectfully to Bruce, who I'm sure is listening to this, you only played Wrecking Ball, the album, which is crazy.
What album are you talking about?
Wrecking Ball.
Isn't that Miley Cyrus?
See, this is why you can't call yourself a Springsteen fan, because you don't even know Wrecking Ball. Okay, whatever. So you enjoyed yourself, but you had problems.
He has an album called Wrecking Ball?
We're moving past this.
No, now I'm curious.
That movie was 2 months ago.
But I have the double set that I listened to incessantly in college.
Yeah, but Wrecking Ball came out in like the 2000s. We can't do this.
Oh, well, it doesn't count.
That's what you played in the car when I was a child. Anyway, so you liked it.
Yes, I did enjoy myself. It was a good night at the movies. How about that?
Good night at the cinema.
What about you?
So Kate Hudson was just magnificent. I really had fun with Kate Hudson.
Yes.
My overarching issue, I understand this is a true story.
How true, I wonder.
Imagine having a heart attack right before you
meet
meet
true,
somebody.
Right? I think they.
I don't
they
know. I
must
hope
have
he's well.
Cut pieces
Oh no, he
together.
died.
He died. He's not doing well.
I'm so sorry, Mike. You seem like such a good dad. I'm so sorry.
He's working through a lot of stuff.
I know. This is not disrespect to Mike. It's disrespect to my own brain. I think it should have been Kate Hudson's movie.
So, I think we're probably on the same page here. I think the movie was really good, right? The story I thought was good. I thought the actors... what?
Okay, nothing.
You're going to stop something? You're going to stop?
No.
The actors I thought were wonderful, and they portrayed something... They acted, right? They were somebody else, right? No, and the reason I'm saying it that way is because...
I sure hope the actors acted.
Well, here's my problem.
Okay. They acted too well.
No. Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
So either he didn't act in this movie, or the character Mike was too much Hugh Jackman. I didn't feel like it was somebody else. I didn't feel like he was portraying who Mike was. I felt like I was watching Hugh Jackman all the way through. Kate Hudson, on the other hand, was amazing. She got the whole Midwestern accent down. She was sweet and interesting. I don't feel like that is, not to say she's not sweet and interesting in real life, but I felt like she was a whole different person there that I didn't know. And the side characters, phenomenal.
Okay.
I loved Jim Belushi, who, has had interesting luck in his acting career, but I thought this one, he was perfect. The guy, his dentist manager,
yeah.
I know he's a famous...
His Succession.
Oh, he's in that, but he's also in, isn't he a lot of gangster movies, mob movies from the 80s? He's from Succession, that is true. But I thought he was really good in this. Mm-hmm. The kids, phenomenal, right? His daughter, his biological daughter, his stepdaughter, she was really good.
His stepdaughter was fantastic.
And the son, the little kid,
yeah,
he was so good. So wait, there's a song, so good. No, all right,
don't. Stop. He's gonna sue us. Yeah, is Neil Diamond still with us?
I believe that's true.
You know what I learned during the course of this movie?
You don't know anything about Neil Diamond.
I don't.
Neil Diamond, I feel like was a previous generation's Bruce Springsteen.
I don't like
sort of
that.
a strong male singer with lyrics, and I assume he wrote all this stuff. I don't even know.
They didn't make sense.
Well, that's a different issue.
Bruce makes sense.
So let's go back to Hugh Jackman, which I'm assuming you didn't
steering this ship.
You didn't really like his portrayal.
I thought he was fine, but I think he is the by far less interesting character in terms of like
the
emotional. Yeah, I'm
him?
just talking about the character.
Okay.
In terms of the emotion, if you're looking at a story and who to center your narrative around, you want to center it around somebody who undergoes great emotional growth.
Well, but he
didn't.
Mike, I think, the actual Mike
did 20 years ago when he got sober.
But I think there's so much that Mike was working through that for some reason they chose not. I mean, I guess they couldn't work through both of their
He was already worked through.
No, he was not worked through. He had lots of issues.
Yeah, he wanted to have like fame and a career, but that's
I don't know if he wanted fame and a career.
He wanted to be able to perform and make a living performing.
Sure, but I think it was a way. His daughter said that, right? It was a way for him to replace alcoholism.
Right. It was but it was something that he had already loved. Like if you're looking at a graph, he's like moving at a linear pace, and he spikes when he has a heart attack and then glues his head back together.
I mean,
and then dies.
But
I should be nicer. This was a real man, but I don't know how true this is.
I know.
It feels crazy.
It does seem over the top dramatic Hollywood.
It does. But I feel like he didn't change.
But I think there was a change in the story there. I think what we missed was his relationship with this woman who brought him forward. I mean,
but
he
I mean,
was
the problem
suffering.
is she's vastly more interesting. She is a single woman caring for 2 children who has this little nighttime career impersonating Patsy Cline, and then also essentially is the driving force to like get Lightning and Thunder off the ground, and then gets hit by a car once, almost gets hit by a car twice, and then is like, you know what?
Hilarious.
They almost killed me. They can't keep me down.
I don't know, and neither do you, right? But I feel like there was, you could have written this completely differently, and there's probably enough story for both of them to have more. There just wasn't enough time.
But I think the way that they wrote it, so much more of it was her emotional journey. Like notice like he clearly went through a lot. Like clearly 22 years sober is an insane accomplishment that he should be immensely proud of. But that is done by he is 20 years sober by the time we get to know him. Like he is steady and sturdy in his world.
Did all that happen in just 2 years?
Apparently.
Oh, wow.
But he is sturdy in his world.
I don't think he was sturdy at all in his world.
I think he was.
I think
to a certain extent.
I think they did not.
But again, no. I'm just talking about like the character arc of like what she went through.
You're right. She
is what he went through 20 years ago.
Dramatic arc. That
right.
is true.
But she is the secondary character to him. And it just didn't work in a narrative sense. I'm not saying anything about who these people are.
I feel like she got the second act was all her.
Not really, because they send her away, and then they're like, okay, now she's
I think that she was the central
part.
But
a movie that's centered on her would have followed her to there, because we see her when she's entering the treatment facility at her lowest point, and then we see her however many months or weeks later, and suddenly she's a changed woman who understands that she's woken up again.
Right.
But we don't see that process, and that whatever that is. And so then we're just kind of like in an in-between.
So do you feel like they just had to give it to Hugh Jackman? Because
I think Hugh Jackman currently is the larger star than Kate Hudson.
But
I think,
did they choose Hugh Jackman, or is he earlier
I didn't
associated with something?
Any research into this movie.
Okay.
None. Not a clue.
Not a clue.
I wasn't even confident it was based on a true story until they said based on the documentary at the end. So there's a documentary you can watch. But I don't know. I think also it veered a little bit into what's it called? A little too concerty for me, especially as somebody who is learning that they are not a fan of Neil Diamond's music. And I also feel like what I was missing was I didn't understand why he loved Neil Diamond so much. They're just kind of accepting that the audience...
But a lot of people have deep emotional connections with Neil Diamond. I mean, that's what I loved about the character of the Chinese restaurant guy.
Thai.
Oh, right. Sorry, it was Thai restaurant. You're correct. I apologize for that. He was going through his issues with the passing of his wife, and it seems like Neil Diamond, as you know, many of us go through issues and latch on to some musician and their lyrics.
But my problem is that I didn't, everyone kept coming up to him and saying, oh my gosh, I remember seeing you at a bar 10 years ago. I would come every single night and I would see you at the bar. And, this magnetism that he has for performing. And I'm sorry, I didn't feel it. I didn't...
No, and I think that was the choice of putting Hugh Jackman in that role.
What do you mean?
I feel like somebody else... Hugh Jackman, I felt like he was doing The Showman. You remember that movie, right?
Yes.
Where he, Barnum and Bailey kind of guy.
Literally Barnum and Bailey.
Was it really Barnum?
I believe so.
Okay. But I feel like a different choice of actor there.
Who would you have cast?
I have no idea.
Zac Efron.
Somebody... I don't even think they need to be a name. I think somebody that would have brought some more emotional angst to this treatment of Mike. Because he made him a little too happy, too easy, too showy.
One might say the greatest showman.
The greatest showman.
Yeah, I think I just didn't buy that this performance was as magnetic as it was told to me to be.
Right. I mean, Hugh does a great job of singing and doing the on-stage stuff.
Well,
but
no,
she
was
was
just
great.
Contradicting everything that I just said.
What?
How can he be great at doing the on-stage stuff, but also not be charismatic enough to sell it?
Oh, no, I meant... Okay. I felt... All right, how about this? I felt like he was doing a show about a show.
No, what does that mean?
I don't know what that means. Let's go back to Kate Hudson, because she needs more time. Let's just move on.
Oh, I loved Kate Hudson in this movie called Almost Famous. It's a great movie. Many people have seen it. You haven't, I guess not. She played a character called Penny Lane.
Did she not play a lot of movies recently?
I think she took a lot of time off.
Okay.
She was in this movie called Shell, where she eats people.
Oh my.
It's kind of a banger, if I remember correctly. I saw it earlier this year, I think. Yeah, but I have very fond memories of Penny Lane and Almost Famous. But she was great. I think she played the humor so well.
Her humor was phenomenal. But she also brought the tenderness and the love story. I mean, I believed
it from her.
I really did feel like she loved Mike.
Not Hugh Jackman.
No.
Mike.
Mike.
But shout out to Ella, who plays her daughter, his stepdaughter.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was phenomenal. So I recognize the other kid. That's a lesbian, obviously. Shout out King Princess.
Her name is King Princess?
Yes. I'm considering if they use they them pronouns, and I don't remember.
Okay.
So I'll make a note at the end if they do.
Any chance music. They were born with that? Or given that name at birth?
They started off making music, and then have slowly started doing some acting roles. But man, the girl who plays Kate Hudson's kid, fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, we're home. What do you want to rate it out of? You are parked over the driveway. I
am parked over the driveway. What's a Neil Diamond thing?
Dad, I just said I don't like Neil Diamond.
Okay. Cars that slam into your building.
Oh my gosh, that's bleak. That's like a...
All right, the flower pots. Fine. That wasn't important.
Pots?
She wanted her flower pots.
That's not... No, she was just planting a bush.
Okay, then you choose.
I mean, I feel like it's lightning tooth.
Okay.
How many lightning teeths?
I'll give it a solid 3. And Kate deserves an extra half.
Great.
But I'll still give it a 3. But Kate deserves a 4.
Oh, you bumped up to a whole...
Yeah, she deserves a solid 4.
You think she's got the Oscar?
I think, if this was done differently, a little differently, I think it would have been an amazing movie.
You think she's got the Oscar?
No. I don't think the movie wasn't put together that way to give her that chance.
A 2.
Okay.
All right.
Night, Tina.
Good night. That's it for this week's episode of Movies with My Dad. You can find all of our episodes on movieswithmydad.com or the streaming platform of your choosing. You can also send us an email at movieswithmydadpod@gmail.com. My dad is desperate to hear from you. You can find me, Tina, on Blue Sky at Tina Cacadelis or on Letterboxd at Tina_DOCX. You can find my dad at the local Lowe's. Tune in next week when we head back to the movies.